All right, people, what's up? So, today I want to talk about this little movie that is currently streaming. So, it didn't come to theaters, which was very disappointing because I would have loved to have seen it on the theater in the theater screen. And it's called Prey, Prey, not Pray. And it is a prequel to the Predator movies. Yes, the Predator movies have not had a very successful last couple of entries, but this one more than makes up for it. More than makes up for it. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. Prey takes place. This is what kind of sets it apart too from all the other ones. Is it takes place in the 17th century, right? So it's back in the day. Um, so it was a very cool idea right there in itself to kind of pluck the predator and put him back in history somewhere. And so that works really well. Great aspect. Kudos to the writers for putting, a new spin on it, kind of giving it a little fresh twist, if you will say, a little zap. But yeah, Prey takes place in the 17th century. Central character is a Native American uh, young lady. I won't butcher her name, but yeah, she basically is trying to prove herself to her tribe, her village, as being this bad end hunter, right? So yeah, lots of woman power, themes right here in this movie. But anyway, just get down to the predator himself. Whoa, is this dude bad? Okay, so we're kind of used to seeing the predator with all his futuristic kind of gizmos. Now he has these right in this one, but what's cool is this predator kind of has a primitive look too, so it works really well. The effects are great. That's why I'm like, why didn't we put it in the theaters? This would have been great. Instead, they put it on Hulu, which, it works, especially with those that are busy and kind of can't get to the theater. I won't knock it. But here's the thing. Prey has some of the best action scenes in any movie that's come out here recently. And so works really good, and it would have been great on the theaters screen, but it's just as good at home too. Here's how I best describe Prey, and this is all you need to know really. Is it's the Predator meets the Revenant. Boom. End of story. That was enough to sell me right there, because you really get this sort of survival, a wilderness feel to a sci-fi heavy movie. There's one scene in particular where the predator has to fight a freaking bear and a wolf. Never been seen before in a predator movie, so awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just the writers did a fantastic job with the story. Great characterization, great action, and it's a good movie. If you hadn't ever seen any other Predator movie within the whole franchise, you can sit down and enjoy this one, not having to have a care about being caught up on any kind of thing. It's a fresh kind of retooling of the franchise. So if you hadn't seen any of the other ones and you want to get started, it's on Hulu. And I do believe actually some of the other ones are on Hulu, the older movies. If you want to see Arnold get to the chopper, it's on there. So yeah, check it out for sure. I have watched it several times myself on Hulu already, and there's been discussions of a sequel to the movie. Still early, the movie just came out, but I'm already hoping for more. Um, so yeah, give it a shot. I give it 2 thumbs up. It is rough. It's rated R for a reason, guys. So if you want to watch it, make sure the kiddos are in bed before you do, because it does have a lot of violence, a lot of gore, not so much on the language, but it is a very rough movie. So check it out. Again, this is a good movie. There's no real big stars in this. They kind of took and used some up and coming Native American stars to kind of work with it. So I think it works good that way because you don't really have somebody outshining the Predator. I mean, he is kind of the star of the movie, right? So yeah, check it out. I definitely recommend it. If you have Hulu, it's on Hulu, and unfortunately, that's kind of the only place it's on. So, yeah, I wish they would have put it on more platforms so people could have seen it, in other areas and other streaming networks if they were going to go that route. Again, I wish it would have been in theaters because it would have been freaking awesome. But yeah, it's only on Hulu, unfortunately. So, but if you have a Hulu subscription, give it a check out. Check it out. There's worse ways to spend 2 hours on a Saturday evening. I don't even think it's 2 hours actually. Um, it may just be right there at the 2 hour mark, but still, really good movie. Check it out. And again, as always, this is my humble opinion, and you know what I say about opinions? They're like butts. Everybody's got one. Some of them stink.